that
mean,
was pretty wild.
if ghosts are real, and I'm a skeptic, so I say it like that. If ghosts are real, though, I mean, I would imagine that what it would be the energy left from a human being,
Hmm.
because and scientific thought, I guess, energy can't necessarily die or disappear. It needs to be energy needs to be, moved from one thing to another, if you will. So I do believe that if there are ghosts, that's probably what it is. It's leftover energy or something to that effect. But in those terms, when you think about a haunting, I would imagine that probably the vibes and energy would be very different in a prison than somewhere like Colonial
Sure.
Williamsburg, which probably, I mean, realistically, the history I was looking at, it didn't look like it was necessarily a bad place. I mean, it looked like it might have been a place where there was a lot of good feelings and emotions. I'm sure there was a lot of drama and a lot of, traumatic times for, any city or town, but it didn't, nothing really struck me as this is a terrible place where people were, tortured or imprisoned or, I mean, so that energy probably would be a lot different, if in fact there were spirits there.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was a prison there too, because just like since the beginning of time, there's always been bad people, and so there was an area when we weren't able to get to that particular area. It was under renovation, and I had been told by one of the employees of Colonial Williamsburg that at one point in time they were digging up some of the ground around the prison, and they had found dozens, if not hundreds, of what they thought were soldiers that were buried in
Oh,
like a shallow
wow.
grave.
Oh,
So that was
wow.
pretty wild, and that might have been why that was all kind of shut off to the public at that moment. I don't know
I
exactly
did
when
read
that.
that there was what did it say? It said during the I did read that there was a lot of soldiers that were taken there and kind of cared for that died in Colonial Williamsburg during,
Hmm.
the times of wars and things. So I mean that would probably check out from, the history I was reading.
And I feel like I have a little bit of a kind of connection there for obvious reasons. It'd be no different than if I've been to Disney 100 times and I'm taking a friend for the first time. I want to show everybody everything and experience it with them. And so I'm excited when we all get to go together. I'm excited for both me and maybe more so for you guys because it is really cool. There's so much history there, and if nothing else, you can kind of absorb and just feel. It takes you back in time, and it's an awesome experience all the way around.